Welcome to War Thunder with Subdude. How y'all doing today? All right. Basically, I've just had two matches in a row on maps that are absolutely subpar. And Gudgeon really needs to spend some time on air realistic simulator battle air maps. It's really annoying to get these subpar maps that are absolutely worthless. There's nothing worth attacking on them. They're basically pie in the sky fighter duel to the death BS maps. Um, the one map that actually has something on it that I played on was Korea, and the map's too bloody small. 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 Not big enough. The air bases are too close together. Come on, Gaijin. Take some time and fix air realistic and make the missions worthwhile. Right now, they're garbage. Absolute garbage. There's only two that are worthwhile, and this ain't one of them. It's too small. The map needs to be at least 125 by 125 for battle rating 8 and 9 aircraft. Otherwise, it's too small. Therefore, this is what's going to happen from now on every time I get this map. See that? Not flying it. Plus, you also have got your priorities wrong when it comes to adding bombers into missions. With the Baltours added in, and flying alongside the Soviets because you haven't gotten your act together on that yet, the French/Soviet side ends up having a minimum of 4 bombers. And the other side doesn't usually have any because they have subpar bombers. Slow, not fast. That's a problem, in case you haven't figured it out yet. This needs to be addressed, and it needs to be addressed soon. This is really getting to the point where I don't care if I play the game anymore. I love this game. This is really an awesome game. The problem is you do not pay attention to air realistic anymore. You add planes, whoop-dee-whoopie. Matter of fact, you got the LA-200 coming. Interesting plane, not worth flying though, because it will have the maneuverability of a freight train. It will go in a straight line like all get out. Go into a turn, forget it. You might as well use half of the sky. I know I took it for a test flight already, and I think it's going to be cutting edge junk. The Valtour 2A, cutting edge junk. Great for dropping bombs and going after bombers. Not much else. The 2B, great for dropping bombs, but that's it. Gaijin, you really need to spend some time redoing your missions for realistic battles. Because at this point, it just isn't, it's stale. Absolutely stale. Garbage. It needs some work. Now, I don't know whether anyone will get upset that I put this on the War Thunder Live, but please, Gaijin, please update your mission profiles for Air Realistic and Simulator. It really, really does mean that you are going to lose players, because not everyone cares about tanks. A lot of people like Air Realistic or Air Simulator. Quit playing silly games. Tanks have got a lot already. Give some love to the other half that got you started. Because if you don't, you're going to lose it. Please, I'm imploring you. This is one of these situations that needs attention. It really does need attention. It needs a lot of attention. And if you don't want to do it, hire it out. You got developers out there that take and they look at stuff and they build stuff. Come on. Take the time. If you don't want to do it yourself, let other people do it. But please, get some reasonable missions. The desert missions are garbage. You might as well leave them for tier 1, 2, and 3. They're absolute garbage. They have absolutely no value to tier 8 and tier 9. Or battle rating 8 and 9. Or a better way to do this might be limiting the number of bombers. And by that I mean you got 4 for one side, you require 4 for the other side for bombers to enter the match. Or 1 and 1, or 2 and 2, or 3 and 3. But you have to have bombers on both sides if you're going to do it. Because right now, one side gets hammered. And that's not fair. That's not fair to one side or the other. And it's especially not fair to the bomber players, because they're the ones that really feel like they're letting down their team, because, oh my god, there's 4 of us, and lovely. I've been in matches where there's 4 bombers and 2 fighters. How do you think those guys that are playing fighters feel? They don't feel very good about it. Matter of fact, they get downright upset. So, something needs to happen. I don't know what it is, but you guys got to break something out. Because at this point, it just isn't worth, 1, playing bombers, and 2, Air Realistic in the as a whole. It's dull. It's boring. There's only a couple of maps that are worth playing on, especially at battle rating 8 and 9. Unless you're a fighter-only player, there just isn't any reason to play on many of the maps. And again, the maps are stale. There's no real mission involved other than team deathmatch. There has to be an actual reason for the match. That's all I got. This Subdude signing out. Y'all have a pleasant day, a better tomorrow, and we'll catch you in the skies. And Gaijin, please heed what I'm saying.